First up at 6 o'clock, pushback on the emergency powers Governor Lamont got during the pandemic. Today, hundreds showed up at the state capitol to protest extending those powers any longer.
Our chief political reporter, Susan Raff, is live right now at the state capitol. And Susan, lawmakers will be talking about this, coming up at a special session this week?
That's right, Mark. Lawmakers are expected to come back to the state capitol on Wednesday to take up whether or not to extend Governor Lamont's executive powers. As for the event here at the Capitol today, a majority of speakers were Republican lawmakers who are up for re-election. And while we're told that they didn't necessarily organize today's event, they certainly played a big role in it.
Governor Lamont, enough is enough.
They came to the state capitol to say no to Governor Lamont. Hundreds of emergency orders were put in place during the pandemic. Most have expired. Governor Lamont wants to keep 11 in place. Some parents, however, would like masks to be gone in schools.
Time for the kids to be unmasked and time for the emergency orders, emergency powers to be gone.
Connecticut Liberty Rally organized this protest, but the majority of speakers were Republican lawmakers.
It is time to get your legislators back at work to represent you and the people of Connecticut.
Out of the 11 orders, Lamont wants to expand parking lot sites for vaccinations, have the Department of Education set safety rules for schools and childcare, and provide more temporary housing. Bob STEFANOWSKI, who ran against Governor Lamont in 2018 and may run again, gave out thousands of free masks during the pandemic. Now he's speaking out against mandatory masks.
They want to control whether our kids wear masks. They want to control whether we go to our house of worship. They want to control whether we can go out and have a beer at night.
Connecticut's COVID positivity rate is under 1%, but Democratic leaders say we can't let our guard down completely.
We have one of the highest vaccination rates in the nation. This is not by accident. It's because we work together and we put people's health and safety as the #1 priority.
So lawmakers will return to the state capitol Wednesday morning and vote to decide whether or not to extend Governor Lamont's executive powers. Democrats do have a strong majority in the House and Senate, so it is likely to pass. But the legislature has power of its own. It can veto, override all of the governor's executive orders. Plus, if Connecticut keeps its emergency status, we are told that the state is still eligible for federal funding. As for these executive orders, they would expire at the end of September. We are live at the state capitol. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.